躍する。メカが光るダイヤクロンカーロボット。
ダイヤクロン
レスキュー隊員。彼らの乗る車はロボットに代わり救助に活躍する。メカが光るダイヤクロンカーロボット。カーロボット出動。
ダイヤクロン
シティ・フェアレディは空から急行。君はどれに乗り込むか。宝のカーロボット。ポルシェ935ターボのパワーとカーロボットのメカがドッキング。エンジン回転をレッドゾーンに上げて光るボディが駆け抜ける。今君の手にカーロボットポルシェ935ターボ。ポルシェターボのパワーとカーロボットのメカがドッキング。今君の手にカーロボットポルシェ935ターボ。こちらロボットベースダイヤトレインコズモローラー応答せよ。ワルダー軍団接近中。隊員は戦闘態勢に入れ。フリーゾーンビーム発射。ロボットベース正射基地より戦闘態勢に。ダイヤバトルス合体せよ。今君の指令を待つロボットベースとダイヤクロンの世界。
ダイヤクロン。
こちらロボットベース隊員は戦闘態勢に入れ。フリーゾーンビーム発射。ロボットベース戦闘態勢に。今君の指令を待つロボットベースとダイヤクロンの世界。
地球のエネルギー資源を狙うワルダー星人ダイヤクロン隊員出動。大地を揺るがす巨大ロボット基地ロボットベース。君の燃える指令をキャッチして今ロボットベースが戦う。操縦するのは君だ。ダイヤクロンロボットベース。ダイヤクロン。ダイヤクロン隊員出動。巨大基地ロボットベースが戦う。操縦するのは君だ。ダイヤクロンロボットベース。ダイヤクロン。ロボットベースよりワルダー軍団接近応戦せよ。ダイヤアタッカー了解。スーパーチェンジラスター出動。
よし戦闘準備。スーパーチェンジ。
君の手の中でダイヤクロンの世界が広がる。宝のダイヤアタッカ
ー。ダイヤクロン。
ダイヤアタッカー出動。スーパーチェンジ。また一つダイヤクロンの世界を広げるダイヤアタッカー。
スーパーチェンジ。
ダイヤクロン。
ワルダロス接近中。ダイヤクロン隊員出動。いよいよパワードスーツの力を試す時が来た。パワードスーツが乗り込む3機のマシンが集合合体してビッグパワードになる。ダイヤクロンの戦力アップ。パワードスーツパワードマシンビッグパワード。
ダイヤクロン。
ダイヤクロン隊員の着るパワードスーツは3機のマシンに乗り合体してビッグパワードになる。集合合体ビッグパワード。
ダイヤクロン。
ついにその姿を現したワルダー軍団ワルダロス。ガッツブロッカーの出動の時が来た。14機合体。ワルダロスに対決する14機合体ガッツブロッカー。
ダイヤクロン。
14機合体。ワルダー軍団ワルダロスに対決する
ダイアクロン対14機合体ガッツブロッカ
ダイアクロン。
ダイアクロンよりダッシャー F1 スカイドリル出動。君の手の中でロボットが戦闘機にスピードダッシュダッシャーシリーズ。
ダイアクロン。
ついにその姿を現したワルダー軍団ワルダロス。ガッツブロッカーの出動の時が来た。14機合体。今対決するガッツブロッカー対ワルダロス。
ダイアクロン。
14機合体。ワルダー軍団ワルダロスに対決するダイアクロン対ガッツブロッカー対ワルダロス。
ダイアクロン。ダイアクロン。
ダイアクロンレスキュー隊員。彼らは普段君たちと同じ生活をしていますが、しかしいざという時、彼らの乗る車はロボットに代わって救助活動を担当する。君のメカはワンボックスかカウンタックか。ダイアクロンカーロボット。緊急指令出動カーロボット。
ダイアクロン。
シティレアレディは307ポイントに急行せよ。シティ了解。レアレディ了解。電車出動。君はどれに乗り込むか。宝のカーロボット。
チェンジタイム18時37分0秒。光145号に緊急出動発進。トレインチェンジ。パワーを決めた車体が武者震いする。宝のトレインロボ。トレインチェンジ。パワーを決めた車体が武者震いする。宝のトレインロボ。トレインチェンジ。戦え青い戦士ブルートレイン。宝のトレインロボ。
ダイアクロントレインロボ。パワーを秘めた車体が戦闘ロボットに変身。さらに東海型急行 L 特急ブルートレイン、東海道東北上越新幹線ディーゼルの6車種が一つになればビッグロボの完成。トレインロボ6体編成デラックスセット。戦う戦士たちトレインロボ。ついに6車種が一つに合体。ビッグロボの完成。トレインロボ6体編成デラックスセット。
ダイアクロン。
恐竜のパワーにロボットの機動力。メカ恐竜がロボットに。時を超えてやってきた正義の戦士五大恐竜。宝の恐竜ロボ。
ダイアク
恐竜のパワーにロボットの機動力。時を超えてやってきた正義の戦士たち恐竜ロボ。
カーロボット隊は移動基地バトルコンボイを完成させた。大型トレーラーフリーゾンエネルギーの補給、整備ドック、指令基地としての役割を果たす。 バトルコンボイの登場でカーロボットの世界が変わる。移動基地バトルコンボイ。カーロボット隊は移動基地コンボイを完成させた。エネルギーの補給、整備、司令基地としての役割を果たす。
Some Japanese stuff.
Diaclone.
Are these Transformers?
Diaclone.
Hey.
Your hair looks nice. I like it.
Thank you. It's hot here.
I see. Oh man, how'd they do that? $3,800. Oh, that's yen.
It's yen.
Why do they do that? Why make it 3,000? Like, why?
I don't know. You know, there's that Zimbabwe money where it's like 10 billion, whatever. And
why? Why put that number? It's so stupid.
I don't know how that works. I guess like inflation changes it at some point.
Really? Is that what happens?
Something like that.
Okay.
It's like a picture of a rock on their money.
Yeah.
Oh, it's let's see. Oh yeah, $100 trillion. They have a bill that's $100 trillion.
That's so cool. Baller. It's just so they feel baller.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta fix my hair.
Robot toys. Man, these commercials are so cool.
Yeah. They're way better than ours.
Oh, that's awesome.
They don't just have some
Micro changer.
kids' stubby, pudgy little hands moving it around.
Yeah. Like, yeah, cool. I never wanted to be those kids. It's maybe why I never wanted these toys, is because the kids playing them look so fucking Dudley and stupid. I'm just like, I'm not going to be like those kids.
Now with missiles.
Doing a lot of fist pumping and stuff.
Yeah. High fives.
Get the fuck out of here with your fist pumping, you fucking floppy hair 80s kid. Clone. What was with that, like, loungy kind of, like, opera-like music that stuck around in Japan for, like, so long? You know?
Loungy opera music?
Yeah, it kind of sounded like operatic, you know. It's like the big kind of, like... It almost sounds like musical, almost, you know?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's their traditions are like, you know, they just go on forever.
Mm-hmm. You know, like that kind of music that a random Godzilla movie will stop at a halfway point to have this girl sing this like opera song.
Yep.
Or just like a romance song. It's kind of like romance.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know what the style is or the name of the genre. But like,
I know what you mean now.
Yeah. With these, they always use like these big, like, I'm singing now, sing voices, you know? Whoa, like, what do you call it where your voice does the flutter?
Tremolo?
Something like that,
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. Oh, is it? Okay, calm down, Disney Pixar.
I feel so out of it, dude.
Dang, what is it? The meds?
Yeah, I'm all spacey because I'm on muscle relaxers, and then gabapentin, which is like a nerve thing. They're not narcotic, but they make you a little bit like out of it,
Oh,
like sleepy and stuff. So I just had some
yeah.
coffee.
Hmm. At least you're not Kevin Spacey, where it's like, you know, everyone around you is like on Quaaludes being drugged. Like, that'd be worse.
Allegedly.
Okay. He's making a comeback right now, isn't he? Isn't he trying to come back?
He was doing a lot of interviews lately.
I think he's trying to come back now. I think he's like, okay, it's been time. Now it's time for my. People have forgotten
Yeah.
about that, I'm sure. You know who else is coming back around? Is fucking
Bill Cosby?
no, Kramer.
Oh, you know,
Michael Richards. I've been
It's
seeing
a-
him quite a bit.
yeah,
Trying to
it's
get
about
back.
time people get, forgive him for that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Yeah.
People were saying beforehand he was trying to work on material about racism
Oh,
and
really?
breaking it down to make it look ridiculous, and like
I
it
believe
ended
it,
up
yeah.
just like he tried to do a bit too early and it backfired.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever actually saw the video in question, honestly.
Oh, it's pretty bad.
Yeah. It's pretty like, oh no.
Yeah.
This isn't misconstrued or anything.
Yeah, it's pretty
This is
bad.
just okay, I see. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you
but
do
he's
anything for Father's Day?
no.
Yeah.
Well, you know, my kids made me some fun cards.
That's nice.
Yeah. The normal Father's Day
Did
stuff.
you say you didn't even buy me a card, you made one?
Yeah.
Come on.
Is that supposed to be a picture of me? This sucks.
It's a terrible likeness.
Mhm. What are we doing? Holding hands? Get out of here with that shit.
Go back in your room and do this better.
Man. We just find other stuff to watch on YouTube while we're waiting for fucking Henry.
Feels weird to podcast.
Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Well, I haven't even done Macabracast. I've just been like laid up in bed.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I figured I would have had something emailed to me by now. So I figured you probably weren't doing that either. It's better though, right? It's better though, right? It's getting better than it was.
It's getting better, yeah, for sure. It's getting better than it was.
Mhm.
I can like walk around the house and do stuff that I need to little by little.
Good. It's getting better all the time.
It sort of just feels like somebody put a bunch of cement on one side of my body. Like I can't move my muscles. It's hard to explain. Oh, you froze up.
Oh, that was weird.
Oh, weird.
What was that all about?
No.
That might be the meds or something, you think?
Yeah.
You feel all sluggish?
No, well, the muscles around my back are like seizing up to try to protect that area so I don't move it.
Yeah.
So it's like
Fine.
when I take a muscle relaxant, I have to be careful not to move too much.
Beep, beep, beep.
My mom couldn't have found some guy that had like elbow problems instead.
Yeah, no kidding. Or like just some guy that just like washboard abs and great hair.
Yeah, really.
Come on. That's not too much to ask for.
It's getting better all the time. I used to get
I'm getting so tired of all these young whippersnappers these days not respecting the goddamn Beatles. It's incredible.
Oh,
How many young people out there are like, oh, the Beatles?
yeah. I know a few people that hate the Beatles, and I do. I just
I mean,
I
like
can't
adults?
comprehend.
Like
Yeah,
adult people?
like
Grown adult, quote unquote, mature humans?
yeah. Scott's wife hates the Beatles.
Well, she's wrong.
I told her that before.
Yeah, it's incorrect. Yeah.
And
Is it
now there's
personal
like
reasons?
no, she just doesn't like the music.
Okay. I know what kind of music she does like. So, for the most part.
And now there's all the people like, well, John Lennon beat his wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people beat their wives back in the day.
Well, when she starts fucking singing like that, how do you get her to stop?
He's had like a late night gig and he wakes up to hitting a bongo drum. Oh, god damn it. I'm so tired of this shit.
I'm just trying to lay in me bed for 3 weeks. This is a good show so far.
Sweet, man. 21 minutes live.
I'm just
realized we
screwing
were
around.
live.
Yeah, we sure are, by the way. Maybe I should have mentioned that to you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm,
I go with
is
the
cool.
flow.
it is very cool.
I'm a professional through and through. I tried watching some Transformers today. Didn't go well. Oh god. I would love some guy just to walk over and push her over and kick the microphone.
Why does she even need a microphone for this?
Because you really want to hear it. Oh, look at the guy with his legs crossed, the little shirts on.
Yeah.
What
Now,
a
guy in
cock.
the blue shirt. That guy in the blue shirt's trying so hard not to laugh. It's like, what the fuck? He just works there for the building, I think. I love how they have subtitles for this also.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa, whoa. That's great. Subtitles.
You're gonna like your Father's Day gift that I got for you. It's a Yoko Ono box set.
Yes, yes. Fist pumping floppy hair fuck.
What the
If
fuck?
she started doing this like while we were fucking, I don't know what I would do exactly.
Just walk
It might
out.
be hot. I'm not sure if it would be extra hot or ruin the whole thing.
You'd probably be into it until you finished, and then you'd immediately leave.
Super regret. I mean, you already have that just general feeling of regret after every
Yeah.
just some deep-rooted subconscious feeling of regret. Wait, hang on a second. This goes on for another 3 or 4 minutes.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Yeah. I think this is actually even just like a short clip of this performance. I feel like this performance went on for like a half hour. Oh, that was it?
That's it.
Oh.
You can only sustain that sort of genius for so long. There's way too many people there for that.
Wow, yeah. They would have been floored. They all had their worlds changed that day.
Yeah.
And actually, I would love to be there. I would love to say that I saw Yoko Ono yell into a microphone.
Yeah.
Kind of. Be a hell of a life experience. She's kind of punk rock if you think about it. I respect her for the punk rock reasons.
I would love
She,
it.
that she doesn't give a fuck, and she can stand up in front of a microphone and do that with like complete earnestness is something else that I wish I had. You know.
Yeah. It's like there goes the lady that broke up the Beatles. She can do whatever she wants.
Oh man.
I would love to, as the moment she finishes, just go, boo!
Boo! or someone says, "Do Free Bird."
Top 10 times Yoko Ono pissed off the Beatles.
It wasn't Yoko Ono and John Lennon's relationship that broke up the Beatles.
No, I mean the writing was
It was
on the
John
wall.
Lennon and Paul McCartney's relationship that broke up the fucking Beatles. Come on. Of course.
Great record.
Great record. Fuck. He's so funny.
I got a song about an octopus.
I haven't seen that in too long.
Yeah. I think that might be my favorite comedy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's fair. I mean, I could see that.
Yeah, easily.
Being a favorite, yeah. Yeah, it's so good. Also, I love I just in general I love satire on genre.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got that going for it at the base of it as well. And you know, fucking music biopics are some of like the most fucking
self-indulgent, like masturbatory.
They're also like some of the most like fucking cliche ideas in any movie ever. It seems they're all so samey that, you know, it was only a matter of time before someone picked up on that and made a fucking farce on it.
When he goes into the studio and he's like singing all these cover songs, and the Jewish guys are like, no, we need. He's like, well, I got one more song, and he starts going into Walk Hard, and they're like, we don't know the music to this, do we? And he's like, just go with me. The guys immediately know how to start playing it. They're like looking at him for the changes.
Just watch me for the changes. Yeah. That's every fucking movie like that.
And they start singing the backup vocals immediately.
Yeah. Uh-huh. It's perfect. It's exactly how it happens in those movies. It's precisely how it goes. Uh-huh.
All right, Henry.
Yeah, it's about time. Tell your father his day is over. Man, it is so hot here right now. I'm melting.
Oh, I bet. And you got that humidity thing too.
It stormed for like 3 hours this afternoon.
Oh, fun. That's nice and wet.
Yeah, it didn't change the temperature though. Like it didn't make it cooler. It's still fucking 90 degrees out, but it's just like way more damp.
Oh yeah. That's terrible.
Yeah. We have a bunch of window units. We don't have central air. We have a bunch of window units in the house.
Does that work?
No, not very well. It depends on what area of the house you're in. Like I'm in the basement and I don't have window units down here, so getting cool air down here is pretty difficult.
Does the top of the house get super hot?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
But then all the humidity probably settles in the basement, I would think. I don't know. I'm not a scientist or anything. I know I look like one, but
I don't know if it's more humid down here than normal. I'm also constantly running dehumidifiers.
Oh, that was my next question.
Yeah, they're a pain in the butt.
My mom knows this lady that lives in Georgia, and she has a dehumidifier in every room.
Wow, really?
Yeah, she can't handle any sort of humidity.
Yeah, in Georgia, I bet you need a lot of them. but I guess
Can't
pretty
imagine, dude.
fucking sweltery out there. Have I ever been to Georgia?
Have I, or are you asking yourself?
I'm asking myself.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Georgia. Georgia.
Maybe I've been there. I don't remember. All right. Let's just start with Al Henry. I don't know. What else can we watch on YouTube? That's fun, right?
What was I didn't watch the show after Transformers. Bionic 6, what is it called?
I didn't watch any of that either.
Oh, okay. We're not going to get to that, are we?
Fuck no.
God damn it. Fucking Transformers bullshit.
Oh, good idea. Good stuff.
I can't fall asleep.
Uh-oh. No, not right now.
No. I'm only sleeping about like 2 or 3 hours a night, so like by the evening I start getting real like, ugh.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah. I have to like wake up, I put an ice pack down and I go to bed. I'll sleep for an hour and I have to get up, walk around, sit down for a second. And I do that like 4 times a night.
Jeez.
I hope somebody invents a robot spine soon.
Yeah, that shouldn't be hard, right?
You would think you could just. I wish we were modular. We could just take out pieces that don't work anymore.
Yeah, it makes sense. Like how a hermit crab gets a new shell.
Exactly. Like I could go to the Apple store and I go, guys, my fucking back, and they just like, whoop.
For real. You know what we need? Exoskeletons.
Oh yeah.
Like insects.
Yeah. They were working on those for like factory workers to like lift boxes and stuff.
Oh yeah. Like legs and arm fucking modifications and stuff.
Get away from her, you bitch.
I guess we'll just watch Making of Mortal Kombat 3.
Sweet.
Yeah. Oh,
video game?
Flipping Through is live. A lot of the shows that I like to watch live on YouTube and Twitch also go at the same time that we go. It seems.
Really?
Yeah. Flipping Through. It's a good Mad Magazine podcast, Flipping Through, that I really enjoy. He's live right now. Can you take other people's current live videos and then put them live on your channel as well? I guess so.
I don't know. I don't
Sure
think
you
you can. I think you have to wait until it's done, and then you can like react to it.
For real?
Yeah.
No, I could share my screen.
Yeah, I guess you could. You could do it through StreamYard
live.
If you were doing it through Twitch, you probably couldn't.
This is a fun show though. Flipping Through. You should check it out sometime.
Oh, I'll check it out.
Mad Magazine doesn't get the respect it deserves, honestly. It's always kind of like itself seems like the butt of a joke sometimes.
Yeah. I never had it when I was a kid. I was always told I was always like they would tell me it's too vulgar.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's ridiculous, but
yeah, like they would always like flip through it and like see if there's anything offensive in there. And there was always like of course they'd always go to the page where like someone's vomiting. It's like
Okay,
detailed,
yeah.
like
Right.
whatever. I
And
wonder.
it's silly, but a lot of great artists have come through that magazine over the years,
Yeah,
and creative styles, and
the guy that just invented the fold out die recently, the one
yeah,
that
he did.
the 3-page whatever.
He lived to be like fucking 130 or something. I think he was even still drawing them like up to his last year or something like that. Like up to his dying goddamn breath. He
That's
was doing,
crazy.
yeah.
I hope they do a fold out a tombstone.
Jaffe, Al Jaffe.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they got to do something.
Tombstone fold out. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be great. Henry says he's on his way home.
Oh, good for him. On his way home. Where was he at the Sizzler?
I have no idea. We're never gonna do this show.
No, cancel it right now.
I'm supposed to call
What I
my
got?
dad at
Yeah.
7:15.
It is the one day out of the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure
At
out
what time?
something.
You have a special time that you have to call?
Well, no, I told him I was gonna be back home around 7. I'd call him around 7:15, but then
Oh, I see.
The-
He raised a fucking liar.
yeah, well, I didn't
Good
know
for
that
him.
we were gonna be going on late, so
Bad dadding.
now I have to figure out something.
What time is it? Go call him right now.
No, it's okay. He
Go
talks
call him
forever,
right now.
dude.
I'm gonna play more Diaclone videos.
No, you don't. You have no idea. My dad will talk and talk and talk and not let me talk for an hour.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
so it's like I have to set aside time.
I got you. Well, that's on him.
And
That's
then
on him.
he'll start to say like, "Well, I guess I better get going," and then he'll get into another subject and like talk for another.
Oh boy. Uh-huh. You know the thing about going.
I had to go once.
Ooh, let's watch a video on death masks of Third Reich leaders.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that sounds good.
Hell yeah. That'll get us amped up for our show on Japanese toys. Change into robots. Death masks are so creepy. I want one made of myself. Can you request a death mask these days and get it made?
That's a good
Is that even a
idea.
thing? Look that up real quick, Matt. Would you find out where I could get a death mask or who will do one for me?
I'll look it up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Or if I just have some plaster of Paris ready to go.
You slap it on your face before you die. Can you still have a death mask made? Today, the practice of making death masks has largely disappeared, however, but some artists still keep it alive through their own modern interpretations.
Artists?
Yeah,
Wow, okay. They do it for artistic purpose only?
I guess so, yeah.
Is that the primary reason why they did it in the past, as well as artistic purposes, or was it more for like
I think it's more like memorial and record keeping of what they actually look
record
like.
keeping? Right. Because you couldn't take a photograph.
No.
Right. Hmm.
Yeah, let's watch the Third Reich thing.
What are the death masks made of? It's not plaster. That wouldn't last, right?
I think back in the day, they probably used some sort of clay. Maybe they used plaster.
Did they take them from like all the Nuremberg trials, like people getting hanged and stuff? I wonder. That's it.
Wax or plaster.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, so I finally watched Dune Part 2.
Oh, what do you think? Did you like it or not?
I didn't love it.
So you didn't like the first one, so
Not really. I didn't love the first one either.
yeah. Maybe you're just not a Dune fan, dude.
It was okay. It was okay. I wanted so much more out of Part 2. It's stuff that I feel like they were kind of, I guess, setting up in the first one, but mean, not that I was able to really follow exactly what they were trying to set up.
It's a lot going on for sure.
But you know what else is I'd also just recently, finally, for once in life, watched that David Lynch Dune.
Yeah.
So that kind of that was right at the forefront of my mind while I was watching these new Dunes.
Yeah.
New Dune. I think I like the David Lynch movie better. I'm serious.
I mean, I love David Lynch. I
think it's more creative and more
and
more of a spectacle.
A lot of the stuff like that people think about Dune, they think about that movie. Like he created some very memorable things, especially with like the Harkonnens and everything, and the
yeah, I loved the Harkonnens a lot better in David Lynch's version.
They're definitely creepier and scarier, grosser. Yeah, like they're all like pedophiles and stuff, and
all the boils all over the fucking guy's face,
which is closer to what the book is like. Like it talks a lot about Harkonnen, like him like killing a bunch of boys. Like he would have sex with boys and then kill them.
Oh yeah, they're disgusting.
Yeah, like they're straight up like sociopaths and pedophiles, and yeah, and you don't get that too much from the new movies. I mean, you know that they're skeezy and psychopaths, but not in the same way.
Yeah, the only real thing they did was gas everybody.
Yeah, and I really like the design of
coup or whatever scene.
I like the design of Gideon Prime in the Lynch one, with like the giant like faces and all the pipes and everything.
Yeah, they're real cool.
Yeah.
Also, Dune Part 2 I thought was going to be an end, and it wasn't.
No, it's one more.
God damn it. That made me so mad, dude. The last like 2 minutes of the movie, I was feeling it. I was like, oh no, this is the end. And I was kind of like looking at the clock. I'm like, they got like 15 minutes left. Like, there's no way
I could have told you that.
I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah.
And and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh no, are they going to end it? Is it credits? And then credits. And then credits started rolling. I was like, oh.
Well.
And then I think I was talking to Henry about this earlier, and I was like, I didn't get to see the cool like where it rains on Arrakis. He's like, oh, that was made up for the Lynch movie.
Yeah.
What? Really? Okay. Yeah. Well, that was a good choice then, because he's like, oh yeah, that there's not even really an ending in the novels. I think that sucks. I like endings. I like things to be finite.
Actually, where the book ends is where it ends in part 2 and part 2 of the new one, and where it ends in the original is basically he takes over, he marries Irulan, the emperor's daughter, and then at the end it's like Chani is saying was upset, but then the wife says, well, history will know us as queens, not as concubines or whatever. But and then after that it's like that's Children of Dune.
Not written by Frank Herbert?
No, it's written by Frank Herbert.
Oh.
So that is going to be the third movie from Villeneuve, and that'll complete the story of Atreides.
Okay, fine.
Paul Atreides.
All right. I'll watch one more movie. I also thought, like, again, I was thinking of the Lynch movie that I'd recently watched.
Yeah.
And I was like, there wasn't enough sandworm writing in this movie for me. I was expecting like some fucking radical sandworm writing, and it didn't really happen. The
sandworm writing looks so terrible in the Lynch one.
It looks so fucking cool.
It looks like the boogie boarding scenes from like...
It's awesome.
Like the actor standing on a surfboard on the green screen.
Like hooking onto the side of them also and climbing up the...
Yeah. I do like the music a lot.
And I missed I was also expecting them in this new Dune to like start attacking people with their voice, like the fucking, what do they call it? Sounding? Oh no, that's when you stick something in your pee hole. What do they call it? It's not sounding.
I forget what they call it.
Yeah.
They left that totally out of the Villeneuve.
I was so mad.
Yeah,
Was that in the book? Was that not in the book?
It's
That
in
was
the
made up
book.
by Lynch? Oh,
no, it's in the book.
well, they didn't totally leave it out because the mother, they still do the speak with
Yeah, they do the voice.
what do you call the people that are like Jedi?
The Bene Gesserit or Bene
Yeah,
Gesserit.
Bene Gesserit. Right. That's a complete ripoff of the Jedi. Um,
Excuse me. No,
and
it's the other way
they did
around,
it.
sir.
No, they did it a little bit. Could speak and get people to control with their speech, but it never got weaponized. That's what I was kind of waiting for, like the Lynch
Yeah,
movie.
yeah. They do it in the book where they weaponize their voices.
You said doo doo.
They do.
They do in the book.
Um,
I was glad to have a way better understanding of what the pool of water was.
yeah.
The tears. Was it all tears? And like body water, or
It's all liquid from bodies. Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, I don't think that was ever really. Was that mentioned in the Lynch movie? That's where all that water came from? I don't
Yeah.
quite remember that. I don't quite remember that exactly.
There's a deleted scene in the Lynch one where it shows the process of them taking the water and
Oh,
putting it.
deleted scene.
Yeah.
Do you have to watch the Lynch cut for that or something?
You can just watch it on YouTube. I don't even know if they have it on the special edition. I just
see.
recently got the special one from Arrow.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should check it out. All right, let's fucking bring this shit in. Henry will get here when he gets here, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm ready, dude. I got shit to do.
For real. All right. How do I do this again? It's been so long. Oh, I remember.
The Frank Welker Wonder Hour.
I've been talking to the doc.
My name's Frank, sound effects man.
Mama? We can never hold him.
Space cruiser fuel. I'm ready for departure.
I am programmed to play games. Renegade!
My name's Frank. 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 My name's Frank.
Dude.
All right.
Feels like we haven't been on in a month.
It's been a while. It's been well, fuck, has it been a month? I mean,
yeah, it's been
3 weeks or something. Yeah. No, we're back at it though. Fucking back at it. Yeah, we took a little break to celebrate our 100 last episode. And then we took an unintentional break for a couple weeks just because we had, I don't know, life to do. I don't know. Fuck you.
Yeah, I've been in perfect health, so I'm good.
Matt's been ready to go and in perfect health. He's been like, hey.
Why don't we do a show, guys? Come on.
Yeah. That's not true.
Hey, you know what? Life happens. What are you going to do?
Yeah. But we're back, and we're back in it. And I mean in it at the crux of what this show is. We're here to talk about Transformers more.
Fuck you, dude. Please, can we talk about Transformers some more?
Seems to be the ongoing topic.
I can't wait.
But I mean, what are you gonna do? What did we expect, first of all? What did we expect?
I don't know. I was looking forward to another movie with Leaf Phoenix in it.
Okay, well, you're not going to get too much of that.
You go back to space camp.
You might get a little. You're going to get a little of it, which is interesting enough. But mostly, what you're going to get is Transformers, because this is Frank Welker Wonder Hour.
Episode 101.
I'm Ozzy. This is Matt, and Henry will be here at some point. I don't fucking know.
Henry.
Because here he is. Good, Henry.
Yes.
He's joined us in the booth.
You know my
That's Henry. That's Henry, all right. And hour 100, we spent time just reflecting and belating each other. It was pretty hot. You should be there for it.
Yeah. That was a
Go
fun
back and check
show.
that out if you haven't heard it yet. But this is our 101 of our ongoing conversation based on the career of Frank Welker, and we've decided to go through every single title that Frank Welker has been a part of. We go on IMDb and we start at the earliest entry, and we're working our way chronologically through every single fucking one. It's taking us a long time.
Yeah, and it keeps adding more credits to it, so it
And
keeps
it
getting
keeps
more
growing.
extended.
So yeah,
Is our 100
So
out yet?
who is supposed to do that? Me?
Yeah, that was you.
No, it's not.
I was wondering.
I forgot. No, I didn't forget. Well, I forgot a couple times. A couple other times I was totally lazy and I postponed it and procrastinated. A couple other times I forgot again.
Yeah.
One time I was like, fuck that, Matt and Henry. I don't know why.
I was telling all my friends and family, watch out for the 100th episode. It's coming out soon.
Here's what happened. Is usually I just kind of like copy paste the show notes every time, and it doesn't take me any effort at all. But I sat down and I uploaded this one, and it was like, "What do you want to write for the show notes?" And I was like, "Oh, god damn it, I can't copy paste this one."
Plus, you have to do all the editing and everything, and like edit out people's repeats of their questions until we get to the answer and all that.
Already done, already ready to go. My wall right now is writing the stupid show notes.
Yeah.
Once that's done, I could put it out. But you know what? I don't know. I don't think anyone's waiting for it. If you're out there and you're waiting for it, write in frankwalkerwonderhour@gmail.com. Let us know that you're here. And
everybody's
that you care.
waiting for it.
We would love that, to know that someone cares. Yeah. But yeah, we're back to talk about Transformers again. But well, because that's what's next on our IMDb list. What are you supposed to do, Matt?
I know. We just have to go for it.
I know. You want to bring it up on IMDb and we can take a look? Get it started official. Oh, you know what? What are we supposed to do without fucking Time Master Henry?
I'll keep the time.
Okay, you're gonna have to.
All right. Yeah, I'll keep the time. Starting now.
Gotcha. Okay. You didn't sound very confident.
And away we go.
There you go. There you go. That's more like it.
So yeah, last time we covered on episode 99, we covered Popeye and Son.
Oh, that seems like so long ago.
I know. Yeah, it's like
Popeye and Son was kind of wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
just
hot garbage.
It wasn't hot garbage. I disagree.
And that was
seen worse, my friend.
We started Transformers at the end of 99, and we're continuing because it's 93 episodes of robot changing into other things madness.
Yeah. Oh man.
And what was it? Galvatron. He voices a whole shitload of characters.
Not Galvatron. That's something that I wanted to. That's something that I failed to mention during our hour 100 when we were talking about, like what we've learned because of this show.
Yeah.
And I wanted to give an example as to like how unknowledgeable we were when we started.
Oh yeah.
And my best visual example for that would be the fucking proto artwork that we had for the show. Do you remember that, Matt?
No.
Yeah, well, it was.
What was it?
Well, you did the artwork, and for a while it was rendered. So it's Frank Welker on his little fucking rockin' time dune buggy, and he's got the characters Slimer and Stripe and Game Boy and some other characters that he's voiced. And we're like, we need to put his Transformer on there.
Yeah.
And
I just picked one.
You drew the Transformer, and we were like, yes, this looks great. And like, I was working on it for a couple days, and I don't know which one of us like saw it. Maybe you or Henry.
You did.
It was like,
I remember you saw it. You're like, maybe we got to change that.
Because you drew Optimus Prime riding on the back of the
I drew Optimus Prime.
I didn't know exactly. It looked fine to me when you said it. I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is great."
I could have done like Homer Simpson and really screwed it up or something.
And I'm like, wait a minute.
I was like, oh, God damn it! I have to redraw this shit.
This is the wrong robot.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad of a change. It only took me a few
No,
hours.
yeah, right. Yeah, you whipped that around pretty fast, but it was just still, pretty amusing to me that like we started a Frank Welker Wonder Hour Frank Welker podcast, and we had no fucking idea
I
what
should have only
Transformer he
drawn
voiced.
characters that he did not do.
Yes, but he was in the cartoon with them. It was just some other guy. Oh man, we suck.
I'd like to go back and listen to those early episodes to see what they sound like.
Would you? Let me know.
Yeah, just like a retrospective.
Yeah,
we came hot out of the gate, just like talking mad shit about everything.
I think we did, actually. That's mostly what I remember.
We didn't know what to do, so we just started insulting everybody.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. Anyway, Transformers and shit. Well, we've talked about Transformers so much already because it's come up on IMDb. So they did. Transformers did the first. What was it? A 4-episode
something like
mini series.
3 or 4 episodes, something.
That opened up the whole thing. Like that's what Marvel Sunbow made to come out the gate with the Marvel comic, the cartoon, the toy line. And then I think it was like a 4-episode quote unquote pilot.
Yeah, and they break it up into it's you could watch it as one long thing online if you wanted to, but it's like 4 episodes.
Yeah, so it's
like a movie.
It's like it's kind of like its own title.
Yeah.
So that came up on IMDb. We already covered that like a while ago, you know. And they also had they also had made movies out of some of the other episodes. Like the Five Faces of Darkness. That was was it a 6-episode story arc that followed up the movie?
Right.
Yeah. 6 episodes, maybe? Maybe 4. I don't know.
Something like that. It was either 4 or 6, one of those.
It followed up the movie, so it was in between season 2 and 3, I guess.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
It's just strange with IMDb because by that point they were already having like the regular show started in 84.
Yep.
And so it's just weird because we're doing stuff that would have taken place in the middle of it, but then we don't get to the show proper until later. And now we're sort of working our way back.
When you sort on IMDb by release date, that's not exactly correct, you know.
Right.
They don't put it up there on the date it was released. They have it ordered on the date that it finished releasing.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of screwy. Yeah, it's kind of screwy. I don't know why they do that, actually.
Yeah. It leads to lots of confusion when you're doing a show about someone's resume.
Yeah.
Like you're trying to figure out timelines. It's incredibly confusing.
Dude, like we should be solid talking about the real Ghostbusters by now.
Oh, yeah, easily. Yeah.
But we're not going to get to that until it ended, which is in 1991 or something, you know?
Yeah.
So come around, because we decided to go on IMDb's list, come around 1991 or 92, we're going to be talking about the real Ghostbusters, which is like an 80s ass cartoon, you know? It's kind of wonky.
Stop using IMDb as our source.
We can't do that now.
We can change stream now. We've done 100 episodes. We can do something different.
I agree. I think we fucking made our bed and now we have to sleep in it, man. That's what this is.
Can I run through some of the characters he did?
Please.
I'm gonna try to do this fast. Galvatron, Chrome Drum, Pinpointer, Throttlebot, Soundwave, Sharkticon, Nico Don, Brutalo, Sweep, Wheelie, Blade, Sludge, Teletron 2. Fuck, there's a lot. Junkion, Delta Pavinus 4, Cat, Steeljaw, Groove, Ratbat. It just keeps going. He did so many goddamn voices. Mixmaster.
I'm sorry. I died and I was resurrected by the time before you finished.
Skywarp. Laserbeak,
Now I'm back from the
Mixmaster,
dead, and you're still going.
Mirage, Trailbreaker,
Yeah.
Rumble, Frenzy.
Yep.
It just goes on. Poplock.
I was watching a good amount of episodes recently. I mean, over the last like 3 days or something, I've had him on mostly in the background.
Yeah.
But I'd hear his voice come up fucking all over the goddamn place, and I didn't know who I was looking at. This is a helicopter, some talking helicopter. I don't fucking know, but it's Frank Welker. I don't know who the helicopter is.
Yeah.
He's all over the goddamn place. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
dude. I watched one more episode in the month that we've been gone.
Wow, you got through an entire episode.
One full episode.
Yeah, what was it like?
I could give or take it.
Okay. So do you want to give it then?
Yeah, I'd rather just give it, please.
Cool. All right, moving on then.
Well, it's just like, I don't know.
Do you remember the plot
didn't
or what was
connect with me when there was an undersea like lab thing, and then the bad ones attacked, and then one of the Transformers crawled in through a tunnel out of a hole, and you gotta
not that I can help. I can't help you with the title by hearing a description at all. So I don't know. It sounds like a lot of Transformers episodes.
You got to keep in mind, I'm on a lot of different medications right now. So
yeah, so maybe you didn't actually watch it whole episode. It was just played out in your mind.
Yeah, I've had a lot of
in the theater of your mind. Yeah, it was pretty fun.
In the theater of your mind.
It's like a Transformer came into my house, and I decided to make a little home for it, and you go into his kitchen, and it's just like a taken apart toaster. It's
I have a cupboard, and there's a little Indian that lives in it.
He drew a little face on it with a Sharpie.
You find me naked, passed out on the floor, surrounded by pills. Take care of your back, skids. That's all I'm saying. Yeah,
Toaster Pod is here to save our world. I had to help him.
Transformers didn't connect with me when I was a little kid. I had a couple of the toys, but I didn't really watch the show. I just sort of playing with the toys. So now as an adult, it still doesn't connect with me.
No,
I don't know what it is. I just don't. I don't get into it.
Yeah, no, And you know what the thing with Transformers toys? You couldn't make them fuck and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you want to.
That's how I played with my toys. You gotta get them naked and make them fuck, look like they're fucking. That's hard to do with Transformers. I don't know how you all play with your toys, but fuck.
No, I like G.I. Joes.
I was a normal kid.
We would dig trenches and make little battlefields, and I would bury him half in the sand, Jimmy, I can't feel my legs. Like these whole Saving Private Ryan scenarios.
Yeah. Send this letter back to my sweetheart. Make sure she gets it.
You're gonna send it yourself. You're gonna make it.
Duke.
I always think of Tropic Thunder. The beginning was like you tickling the ivories. He holds up his hands as two stumps.
That's so fucking funny.
You're my brother.
That might be up there for greatest comedy of all time.
It's easily top 5.
Absolutely. Yeah. Movies was beyond.
Yeah, so I don't know. I just I think I had the one that was a little cassette player.
Yeah.
Is that Soundwave? Or
I think so. Yeah. No, Soundwave. Soundwave had all these other little Transformers inside of him. That's where they would live, and he would deploy. Like he was a kangaroo mother.
Oh, okay. Yeah. A primordial pouch.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, this isn't at all what it's like in the cartoons. There's a lot more goo.
That would have been cool as a Cronenbergian type Transformers where it's not mechanical.
Made of flesh. Yeah.
It's all like their bodies
you heard cracking bones.
Ah!
God. I'm changing into a monster.
Shoot me in the face.
Oh man.
So you've just been watching him in the background. You set him on while you're doing things.
I tried to watch them in the foreground, but I got so bored that I just started doing other stuff, and they ended up in the background.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
You know what?
Doesn't keep my attention.
You know what? I've learned a lot about Transformers though recently,
and a lot about yourself in the process.
A lot about myself and who I am, and my relationship with the world around me, and transforming robots.
Yeah.
No, but you know, I'm glad that I'm more familiar with it now than I was.
Yeah, I do like Starscream a lot. I think he's a. I'm glad that I know his character better, especially like in the movie, how he's such a son of a bitch. Like,
Starscream is definitely, I think, my favorite Transformer of all time.
Him pushing Megatron out is just like, can you fly, Bobby?
Yes. See you at the party, Richter.
Yeah. It's such an asshole move, and it made me laugh so much. Him just pushing Megatron out of the jet.
Yeah, it's great.
Like, no, Starscream, I'm still alive.
Yeah, what is he? Not for long, or something like that.
You
pretty great. Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Yeah, him and, like you said, Soundwave.
Yeah,
are the greatest ones. Just because of that vocoder kind of effect that they put on Welker's voice for Soundwave.
We got to get some of those.
Radical.
We got to get that ability to do that on the show. Voice.
How do we get that?
I don't know.
Like the robot.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, I have this audio thing,
like auto tune thing. Oh, put it up.
It's like this whole.
Oh yeah.
I got it as a gift.
Can you program? Can you program sound bites on that thing? Like a sound.
Sure.
Make it like a soundboard.
You can do effects. There's different programs, so you can do effects. So I think we could probably do robot voices.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to get that going. I need a soundboard so I could do stuff like this.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
I get so sick of hearing that sting. You know, it happens so goddamn frequent. It's like after every scene that happens.
I wish they would do it in the middle of speeches, the middle of monologues. As I was saying,
if we just get to the Decepticons.
Megatron, I have something very important to tell you.
Holy shit. Yeah,
it's too bad Henry's not here because he'd have all the info.
He has more info. Yeah, that's why I don't look anything up. I just expect Henry to know.
We're just being cheeky bastards until Henry shows up.
Cheeky bastards.
Cheeky bastards. I don't think he's coming though, because a half an hour ago he said, "On my way home."
Maybe he got in a terrible car accident. Oh no, I shouldn't have said that out loud. Yeah, I will feel good.
You just cursed, dude.
Yeah, I do know now about Transformers that I think I like season 2 the best.
Okay.
Because well, as a newcomer to Transformers, I don't really appreciate all the big multi-episode spanning story arcs. And season 2 is a lot more like episodic. It's a lot more like one and done episodes.
Oh, I like that. Maybe I should skip to that season.
Yeah, it's not so much like, oh, something part 2, 3, 4, 5. It's just one and done episodes that really just try to highlight individual Transformers, individual characters.
I'm a big fan of episodic stuff more than overarching stories and all that.
Yep, in a lot of ways.
Like X-Files, I always liked the Monster of the Week episodes.
Those are the best ones.
Yeah.
The deeper it gets into like the alien conspiracy and the cover up and Mulder's sister and
Yeah, you're just like,
the
oh god.
smoking man, and it gets exhausting.
Yeah.
And it feels that way with Transformers too. It really does feel that way with Transformers. I don't know how kids even gave attention enough to these things. You know what I mean?
It's like the adults wrote it for themselves.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah,
There's probably one autistic kid that was keeping track of everything. Like,
yeah,
oh no,
yeah.
that means that this and this guy. Like, oh
With-
god.
Yes, with that like Asperger's level of knowledge.
Yeah,
of
he's got
trivial knowledge.
notebooks.
Uh huh.
Of course, I'm talking about Henry.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I watched the end of everything
Yeah,
for Transformers G1, and the end of everything, well, it's actually season 4. This went 4 seasons. I was thinking 3 to myself,
yeah,
but of course it's 4. And the reason I was thinking 3 is just because season 4 is only 3 episodes long.
Why?
They made something called story arc called The Rebirth, and it's parts 1 through 3, and then that's the end of season 4.
Okay.
I'm not sure why exactly. They must have been changing hands, animation, maybe at the time. Maybe
Is
they
this
were ending it. You'd have to look into it on Wikipedia or something. I don't know exactly.
is this one of the shows where you could see the animation go downhill, like after the second or third season,
I
or
don't.
during like they transfer it to some overseas place and they start cutting corners, or is the
It was
animation
all.
pretty solid?
It was always overseas. It was always with Toei, right?
Oh, so you
Toei
wouldn't
Animation.
notice the difference, anyways.
Yeah, but I think it went from like a Marvel Sunbow to like someone else picked it up for like season 5 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. You know what? I'm sure we'll get there, Matt, on Frank Walker Wonder Hour.
Oh, damn it.
Don't worry about it. We don't have to cover that now because we will be back to Transformers, I'm sure.
God damn it.
No, it went on like so it went on technically 4 seasons, even though the 4th season is just 3 episodes long or something. And
Yeah.
that was G1, Generation 1. And where Generation 2 starts is kind of fuzzy on where that line is. It was
Uh-huh.
easy to understand it, but I think it has more to do with toys and less to do with cartoons.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah, so like the G2, what's considered G2 Transformers cartoons is a season 5, but what season 5 was repackaged old episodes with like new bumpers or something like that.
Yeah, because if you look up Transformers G2, it all comes up as toy stuff.
Yeah, so the biggest thing that was happening around that time was they put out a new series of toys and shit.
Yeah. So like, yeah, this is all comes up when you bring up G2.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't see it. You have to share the screen.
Oh, did it not do it?
Guess not.
Oh, that's weird. It says it's there.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so this is what comes up.
Oh yeah.
Did you have Transformers toys?
No.
No.
You know what? And yeah, like I had a Bumblebee kicking around.
1 or 2 somewhere hanging out.
1 or 2 somewhere. I never got them because I wanted them. I just ended up with them. Maybe I don't remember how. Maybe they were gifted to me. Maybe they were handed down. They ended up in my collection, which was pretty small.
Yeah,
actually.
you didn't have a lot of toys. Like
my overall toy collection was not too great.
I remember like when I first started coming to your house and hanging out, I remember like you didn't have a lot of like different toys. You maybe had a few things, but I remember you had a lot of like magazines and stuff like that.
Yeah, there weren't a bunch of like action figures or toy car. Like, I didn't have too much of that stuff.
I remember you having a lot of magazines.
Yeah,
and Hustlers, yeah.
Penthouse.
Society.
Yes.
The real hardcore stuff. You're gonna see some chicks pissing for sure.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
I've said it before, and I'll mention again. My cousin Chad had every single Transformers toy, every single He-Man toy, all the different sets, all like he had the giant fucking aircraft carrier thing.
You know what? Someone named Chad would have that. I'm just saying. That's a total fucking Chad thing to do, let me tell you.
I was so
Chads.
jealous that he had so many toys, and like I remember
Yeah.
going over and like he had his all one room, just like everywhere you look was toys. But it's a little bit overwhelming. Like,
Did you try to kill him like that movie The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin?
yeah, we went up to a tree house and then he fell out and I was
yeah.
holding him.
Oh man.
It's a good movie.
That is a good movie. I think, isn't it? It was good when I was 14.
I haven't watched it in a while, yeah.
That's been a long time, yeah. I don't know if it holds up. Yeah. I don't know why they call the G why they waited this long to dub this toy series G2. Have you ever seen you look up like the original fucking
toys?
Frank Welker. No, Megatron. Original Megatron. Have you ever seen him? He's got like these weird skinny metal legs. And it's this one over here, all the way to the right there, Matt. Right top corner.
This one?
Yep. It's very bizarre looking. Yeah.
Weird.
And if this
changes
is the
into
first,
a Han Solo blaster.
Yes.
That is a strange design.
Yeah. With those weird skinny legs.
Yeah, he looks like a hipster.
I think this was the first version of it, you know?
Yeah. I didn't even know that existed.
So why? Yeah, I wonder how much it is. I bet they're expensive online.
So we got an update from Henry.
Oh no!
He said, "Emergency! My sister got a flat. I'm late. I'm gonna be. He probably meant I'm gonna be late. Start if you haven't already,
dude.
I'm hauling ad.
Hauling ad. Okay. Henry's family. Check your tires, okay? Because you guys get flat tires like way too much. It's crazy.
They do get a lot of flat tires.
It's weird, right? I'm starting to pick up on a pattern.
They really gotta move away from that nail factory.
That would help, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I heard some scary shit. Kind of just sidetrack real fast. Apparently, in the south of the United States, people
like Arizona.
No, like ding 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 ding.
I got you.
You know,
yeah.
Rocky High, Colorado. No, that's not
South
right.
Dakota. Wait.
Blue Ridge Mountains.
Yeah.
Apparently, the people of the hills will put roadkill on the road, but they'll fill the bodies with caltrops. You know, those things that, like, wherever they land, they stick up, so they will cut your tire. They'll pop your tire.
Holy shit! Yeah.
And so people will like, oh, it's just roadkill. I don't care if I hit it, and they'll fucking run over the roadkill, and then they'll get stranded out there, and then the hillbillies come for them. Look out for that in a new McCollarcast episode, probably.
Yes.
The terrifying though. Imagine that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're getting buttered up by some guy named Bubba Chud or something.
Man, I'm gonna stop targeting that roadkill then. You know,
you could look out for it.
It was always a blast before. You know, being like, "Oh, there's a fucking squirrel!"
He's real bloated.
Like rip it over. Yeah. No, I never did that. I always try to avoid. I always try to avoid roadkill. Remember, like, oh fuck it, it's a dead animal anyway. Like, who the fuck? Like, I guess people out there.
I've almost crashed my car so many times from like squirrels jumping out in front of me because I don't want to hit them.
They do that on purpose, you know.
Yeah,
they know what's up.
So, anyways, yeah, I've never seen this this design. It's a terrible design, by the way.
It's not good.
It's all off balance. Like he looks like he just falls over.
It seems like it would break, like physical, like in reality, real easily.
Yeah. So
It's
he
real
changes into a gun.
Yeah, that was the original version of Megatron. Changed into a gun.
It's a very realistic looking gun.
That's why it was a big problem, and that's why they didn't sell too many.
Like if you
This
took
is-
off the giant barrel,
Yeah, it's very realistic.
it looks like a
Oh, wait.
Walther PPK.
And the ones they were doing in Japan before Transformers looked even more realistic. You should look up those.
Original Japan.
So they're
toys?
called, yeah. So Transformers comes from Japan. Japan, Takara Company, the toy company in Japan, had a line called Micro Man, and that was from 1974 to 84, and then it had a resurgence in like the 2000 oddies.
Okay.
But Micro Man from the 70s to the 80s was a line of 3 3/4 inch action figures with accompanying vehicles, robots, play sets, and accessories. You could look up Micro Man probably and find them.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, there you
looking
go.
at 'em
Yeah,
right now.
pretty much the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And Micro Man series ran for, like I said, like a decade or something, and throughout that decade, they kind of evolved a little bit into at some point it was Micro Zone, and it included more like vehicles and stuff.
Yeah.
Micro Zone series turned into Micro Man Command. That they branched it off into like a manga and TV show and stuff. It was a thing. It was a thing in Japan. Police Keeper,
Of course it was.
Rescue Command, yeah. And eventually, new Micro Man happened in 1980,
Okay.
and then it was, let's see, Micro Change happened in 1983. And Micro Change toys, if you look those up, were seemingly ordinary items such as cassette tapes, a microscope, watches, and guns that could change into other forms to help Micromen in their fight against the bad guys.
Holy shit, this one's just like a dirty Harry gun.
Yeah, it sure is.
Wow.
Magnum 44.
It's so realistic looking.
It's very realistic. Incredible.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a problem.
Mm-hmm. It's all black. There's no orange tip. There's not even a disc uncolored tip. It's got like a wooden stock. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
And it's the Japan has those real strict gun laws. I'm surprised they did stuff like this.
Well, the only reason that it was a problem here is because fucking cops were shooting children.
Yeah, they have a problem doing that.
Yes.
Cops love shooting kids for some reason.
Cops fucking love shooting kids.
God.
They're all they all are possible threats.
These are so realistic, though. I mean, no wonder it was an issue.
I feel like if it was like a fucking gunfight between me and a child, I would still just be like, fine. Like, I guess a kid killed me with a gun. I'm not shooting a child. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? I don't know exactly.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It's like,
yeah,
you're really gonna like just let him shoot you. He probably can't aim that great.
Yeah, right. Oh man, I'm not gonna feel too threatened. I don't think.
Makes me think of Blazing Saddles.
If it's like if it's a scenario where it's like it's come down to me or this fucking kid, well, I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, all right, kid, I had a good run, buddy.
They have snub nose ones. They have the
they have ones
Nazi
with laser
type guns.
sights, like laser sights on top.
Yeah.
Stuff. Yeah, the Walther PPK or whatever.
Yeah.
Or what are those? Or Luger or Ruger or
Lugers,
something?
yeah, they have the Luger.
Lugers? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know guns. I'm surprised I know that much, actually. What I just said.
You could have fooled me, dude.
Hey, thanks. Yeah, so in 1983, someone from who's the fucking toy company that puts this out? Hasbro went to Japan in '83 to a toy fair and saw micro change toys. And that's how Transformers happened. They bought the rights to those. They made Transformers in America, came with the comic and the cartoon. And
Oh yeah.
the rest is history.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of the original ones here.
Mhm.
They said original Transformers toys, 1984.
There's a at the top there's a Megatron. Is that on eBay?
Yeah.
See what they want for that. Megatron. Original boxed. No, up. Scroll up a little. That's Optimus Prime. You still don't know, Matt. You still don't know.
I have a hard time remembering who's who.
Scroll all the way to the top.
I did.
No, you didn't. It's the second one from the left on the very top. Original box, 1984. Oh, no, that's Optimus Prime, too.
Ha, I got you. Let's see how much it is.
Yeah.
$4,500.
Cool. All right.
God,
$4,500. I thought we were such like a broke generation or some shit these days. What the fuck is going on here, you guys? That's the reason we're goddamn broke. Is because you assholes are spending $5,000 on a piece of your childhood. What the fuck?
No one's buying that for $5,000.
You don't think so? Okay.
I want to see. I'm going to look up and see what other ones sold for.
You need to go to eBay and sort by sold and see what people are actually spending on this shit. But I bet it's good money, you know.
Not 4,500. It can't be.
Dude, you know. And the only people that are spending that kind of money on this are the people that are intending on eventually reselling it later for more money down the road.
Check this out.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Transformers G1 Optimus Prime complete original box to car Hasbro vintage, $400.
$400. One bid.
Oh, this one, factory seal, $3,300. There's a big range.
What's the difference between that and the one that sold for $400?
This one says original factory sealed, so one of them has never been opened. One of them just has the box. Like it's been opened, the toys in it, but it's
been touched.
Sealed,
it's been deflowered by some other man, some other man's hands.
Probably
and
has.
Dick. He probably put his dick in it.
After accepted at 2,900, something less than that.
I want a dick truck. Yeah, that's brutal, man. That's crazy.
That's big range. Aren't you pissed that you didn't like collect these when you were young and keep them in a box?
Yeah, I know.
No one thought this stuff was going to be worth this much, though.
No, It makes me think twice, you know, nowadays when I'm like getting toys like for my own children, you know?
Yeah.
You got to think like, hey, is this going to be something later? Should I buy 2 of these things?
The only thing is like, now toys they make billions of each toy, so nothing's rare.
Look who's here.
Hey. We can't hear you.
He'll get with it.
How about now?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
I didn't even get to change any of my ratty ass clothes. I got oil all over me.
Well, usually you look so, you know, buttoned up and pristine and put together.
Yeah. You mean you didn't have your suit cleaned for this?
No, nobody told me it was Father's Day today.
It's just
the world. You're just supposed to know because you have a father.
Yeah.
That you respect and love.
Yeah.
Oh, where's Son's Day? Ow. Fucking sat on the wrong.
Where's Son's Day? You asshole. You sound like a Blue Lives Matter too.
Yeah. All lives matter, bro.
Yeah, how about all lives matter, Henry?
Yeah, sometimes when I'm feeling down, I like to watch those videos where cops are crying because they got called out on something.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen those.
Cop tier.
I love the videos where someone films a cop planting drugs and then the cop looks up and sees the person filming and gets all pissed off.
Can I see your ID?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, put down the phone. Like, what were you doing in the car? Give me your phone.
Oh God! First thing he shows up.
I took your job, Henry. I'm keeping track of the time.
It's right here.
What are you showing me?
Right there. My sister.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
What Transformers did she have when she was a kid?
She had a transforming strawberry shortcake.
Whoa, dude! If they made one of those today, I think that would sell really well. Like if they did a crossover mashup. Strawberry shortcake.
Remember the mashups they did for Transformers in like the late '90s, where it was like GI. Oh no, what was it? Star Wars?
Oh, they did.
Yeah, they did a whole thing where
What?
like Chewie
I
would
don't think.
turn into like
No.
I don't know. Yeah, it's a thing. Let me look for
It's
it. I'm gonna look for it.
it's definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Let me see. I bet it was. I mean, I believe it. Oh my gosh! Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
I guess I was more shocked at like, how did I not know about this before? Maybe it's because I don't give a fuck about
Doesn't make it-
Transformers.
What is it?
That'll do it.
Transformers and Star Wars together?
Yeah.
Oh, that's such a nerd boner thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's so nerd bonery. Look at that. They could do a fucking Transformer Death Star, but they can't do a Transformer fucking.
Don't say Galvatron because there's like a
Gal-
6-foot Galvatron right now, isn't there?
Oh,
It's like
yeah,
$1,000.
I guess so, yeah. Oh, I remember when they came out with that Transformers Back to the Future DeLorean. That was just like 3 years ago or something. It
Oh, the
went so
DeLorean.
fast. Scalpers got it all, and within an hour they were all sold out from Hasbro, and they were all on eBay for like fucking $900 or some ungodly number.
Didn't that happen to the
They ruined
sneakers
it.
too?
They ruined it in like an hour. It didn't take long. Yeah.
They should make a Megatron that transforms into affordable insulin for people.
Right.
Instead of making $1,000 toys.
They should make a Megatron that transforms into a desalinization robot.
50 gallons an hour.
Yeah. We're not putting enough importance on saving the environment. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to take a can of fucking Campbell's soup. I'm going to go down to the fucking Chicago Art Museum. I'm going to throw that soup on that fucking that painting.
Which one?
No.
Andy Warhol?
Yes. Soup
Warhol.
on soup. Soup on. It'll be soup on soup.
Soup on soup on soup on soup.
No, it's the one that Cameron's staring at in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh yeah.
With the dots. That one's
dots,
getting so fucking souped. Let me tell you. I'm gonna say this is because the whole ozone layer.
Those people piss me off so much. The ones that are like, stop oil now, and they glue themselves to the wall and they pour soup on a painting.
Did you see the what they did to the Prince Charles painting?
Yeah,
so
I saw
funny.
that.
No, did that get vandalized already?
It got vandalized already.
That didn't take long.
What was it, milk or something?
No, they put Wallace and Gromit stickers on it.
Oh,
and it's like talking about cheese
pretty
processing.
Wow, that's pretty funny. I love someone made the comparison to that painting and the painting of Vigo the Carpathian from Ghostbusters 2.
We were talking about it on Macabracast.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking great.
Such a creepy painting.
Anyway, Henry.
What'd I miss?
We were talking about yeah, pretty much. We were talking about what happened before Transformers.
Oh,
in the
before
beginning.
times. We
God
don't talk
created
about
the
the
heaven
Dark
from the
Ages.
Diaclone, which sounds like like a heart medication or something like that.
It sounds like an evil medication that's made by like fucking Skynet.
Yeah, if you took Diaclone between the years 2004 and 2007,
you could be awarded.
You might be awarded compensation or something like
It's
that.
my money,
for sure.
and I didn't know.
Yeah, Diaclone.
I took Diaclone as a child, and now look at me.
I took Diaclone.
You should get your money too.
You can make
Diaclone, otherwise known as Diacoron.
That's how it's spelled here. My arms, it took my legs.
Changed them in. Now I got these metal arms and metal legs. My arm turns into a gun.
One arm turns into the gun. The other arm turns into a gun.
I accidentally shot my old dog. Oh, Blue, if you're up there, I'm sorry. I'm a Diaclone now.
You want all Blue?
I never wanted gun arms. Oh man,
Like Five Hooks the Pirate.
Edward Gun Arms would be a pretty fun fucking Tim Burton movie.
Edward Gun Arms.
He's doing haircuts with fucking Pop. Oh,
Didn't they
man.
do that with what's that Swedish guy's name? The one that was the damn clown? Sarsgaard.
Oh, I don't know. Gun hands?
What was it?
I don't know.
No, it was Harry Potter. Harry Potter had a gun like bolted to his hand.
Yeah. Uh-huh. What was that one
Guns
called?
Akimbo.
Guns Akimbo, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Crazy.
He stopped doing Harry Potter and then he just like went crazy and did all sorts of weird movies. I can imagine that's what you want to do after like 18 movies of Harry Potter.
That Edward Gun Hands, he's not so dangerous. It's not the guns. You know what? If he were Edward Scissorhands, he could kill just as many people.
He was Edward Scissorhands.
Fucking assholes.
Yeah.
All you need is a knife, and you can go to a splash pad and fucking knife all the children. That's what you need. Fuck you guys. Seriously? Fuck you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I just heard about that story. That's why it's open, exposed nerve right now.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, fucking some madman brought a gun and opened fire on a bunch of goddamn kids the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is like yesterday. It's one a day.
I've been so out of it the last few days. I haven't been watching the news or anything, dude.
It's just another story in America, man.
Someone
had a gun readily available to them, and they went and shot a bunch of fucking kids.
No, Ozzy, it's not the guns.
Okay, yeah.
It's a mental health issue.
Oh, sure, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe the mental health.
If that guy had a knife, sure, absolutely. Yeah. Whatever you fucking say. Anyway. What are we talking about? Giant robots with huge gun arms?
Yes.
Cool. That's cool. That's pretty cool, guys.
Yeah. Everybody loves that.
Yeah.
So I did some home entertainment research.
You're cutting out pretty bad, Henry.
Ah, shit.
Oh, there you
go. How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Oh, it's the reception are here or something. I don't know what the hell's going on with my internet.
Close your Pornhub tab.
No, you can't make me.
It eats up a lot of bandwidth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FYE. You did FYE, the old record store?
Oh, I'm sorry.
For your entertainment?
Yeah. No, family home entertainment. FHE.
FHE. I fondly remember the fucking FHE logo that's written out with crayon on the line.
Oh, that's the second logo.
The school lined paper, you know?
Yeah.
And it's got I don't know how the music goes. It's sort of like a or something like that.
Ding 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 ding. Oh wait, no, that's the dick one.
Mm.
Well, I found a site whose sole purpose is to like called the audio visual identity database.
Whoa.
You ever heard of that? And what they do is they take these animated logos and they talk about each version of the logo, what they used to create it, what audio is used to soundtrack it.
Whoa,
that's pretty
cool.
How long it lasted. So the logo that you're talking about started in on the VHS releases in 1984 with the kindergarten paper and the crayon.
What was it like before? I'm not familiar with one that was before that. Oh, yeah. Wait, they had another logo that was the same thing, but it wasn't on paper. It was just on a black background.
Sort of. That's the same one. Like it depends. There was a Transformers variant, is what they call it, and that was the one that was on those series that were released on VHS. They did like a best of Transformers because they didn't release all of them, because Transformers was a new episode every day for like 4 or 5 years.
Do you have any of these that you could show us?
I can if I share my desktop. Or
yeah, you should.
What's the easiest way?
See them.
Present.
But so when you think of FHE, do you automatically think Transformers? Because I automatically think Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Like that's what that logo is intrinsically tied to in my head.
Yes, I know specifically which VHS tape was the one that that does that for me too. And it was the one that was given away at Pizza Hut.
Fuck yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
we all had that.
Yeah, but also GI Joe. My VHS releases had it, and the Transformers. Oh, but the big one that I was
that's a lot. That's a lot of Marvel Sunbow stuff.
Yeah. Inspector Gadget VHS releases had this.
That's dick.
Mm-hmm. No, it says here early releases of the home video releases. I'm sorry, the home video releases for Inspector Gadget. So even though Dick was the production company,
they didn't release their own home videos.
They didn't release their home videos.
They did it through FHE. That's
through
pretty
FHE.
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
What's this website called?
Well, yeah, I guess
audiovisual identity database.
Oh.
Yeah, they were just a distribution company. They didn't. I don't think they ever produced anything, did they?
Correct.
Yeah. When did they fold, or are they still? Do they still have stuff coming out? Are they putting out Blu-rays and 4Ks
It says
these
that
days?
they folded into a Lionsgate Family Entertainment Company in 2005.
Oh, that makes sense. That they just got like absorbed into a larger entity. Yeah.
I think that's probably the fate of a lot of these 80s and 90s distribution companies, because that's all they did was the manufacturing of the VHS and the distribution, I'm assuming.
Nothing beats the home HBO one, the old one where you're flying through the city.
Yeah. And it comes up like basically like the Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
And then the HBO logo crests the mountains or something like that.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. The classic
Now we're talking.
One's so good. Yeah, I'm ready to watch a movie now. Major League. Fucking Robot Jocks.
Robot
Jocks. I'm gonna watch that right now.
That was an HBO release? I thought that was a Full Moon.
Oh, Full Moon got most of their movies released through HBO. Full Moon had a deal.
Oh yeah.
With HBO. Yeah, HBO had a deal with a couple different companies like that, where they were exclusive television release.
Yeah, like 90% of HBO stuff was all Full Moon things.
Because they bought everything. They were like, anything that you make, we're the ones who are going to release it on TV. Yeah.
Until they started getting bigger and like bigger contracts, and
that was the
early stuff was Full Moon.
Mm-hmm. And Roger Corman.
Yeah.
And New World Pictures or whatever.
By the way,
who are the brothers?
Oh, I know. Yeah, right. The brothers. Oh, you're thinking of
Band.
Charles Band
and Albert Band.
Yeah.
I met Charles Band at a comic convention because you know what Full Moon does now in 2015. Full Moon does. They still do small print distribution, but doing it themselves. And at cons, they set up a table, and there was Charles Band sitting at his table selling NECA Puppet Master figures and like new Blu-ray box sets of Subspecies.
You could go on Full Moon's website right now, and they've got all their stuff on Blu-ray, 4K box sets.
Yeah. That's cool.
You could even pay for a Full Moon streaming service if you want. You could get it's like Full Moon TV or something, and it's like $6 a month or whatever.
Wow, that's not bad too.
Yeah, I mean, if you're really that into Full Moon production stuff,
you really want to watch Doll Man that much.
Doll Man versus Demonic Toys.
And I do. Yeah, we're gonna get to that on the show, by the way, at some point.
Doll Man?
Yeah.
Doll Man versus Demonic Toys, because Frank Welker voices Baby Oopsie Daisy.
Can we get to it now?
Yes, we can.
Sweet.
Anytime you guys are ready, we could do like a watch through or something. Watch party.
Sweet.
The movie's only like fucking 48 minutes long or something like that.
Yeah.
No, not really. But it's short. It's like it's like an hour and 5 minutes or something.
It was always on Sci-Fi when Sci-Fi first started in the
it's terrible. It's terrible.
What was the guy's name that was doing Doll Man? That actor, he was all in the different Full Moon adaptations. He did like a Time Cop ripoff.
The main actor?
The main actor,
Yeah,
that was
I
Doll
don't.
Man.
I don't. fucking
Tom
remember his
Thomerson.
Tom Thomerson, yeah, I remember all the names were all like
Tim Thomerson.
something like that. It was like TT, and then Pete, like it was like the Peter Parker situation. What was that called? Where they simplified the
name.
names
Name alliteration.
Name alliteration, yeah.
Yeah, he was in Bad Channels, Circuitry Man.
Oh
He
yeah,
was in
yeah.
a whole bunch of stuff. Trancers 2.
Trancers was the
Trancers 3, Trancers 4, Trancers 5, Trancers City of Los Angeles.
Okay.
And Trancers 6.
Oh man. Okay. So, all right.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play this, but this
That's
sound
sexy.
just
bonerific.
like back in the 80s, my parents used to go bowling, and they had like a daycare at the bowling center. So me and my sister were, I don't know, 6 years old maybe, and there they would play these VHS tapes, and that's why I remember a lot of this openings and this sound right now. This like alien laser sound just brought back a whole bunch of memories of that.
Yeah, that. I knew it was something like that. That's fucking great.
Sounds beautiful.
And then it was.
I could imagine what that would sound like if the connection was good, and it sounds great.
Wow.
I imagine that's the sound you hear when you're dying.
Yes.
The synapses are burning off in your mind.
My dog.
Oh, that's why I play in right field, where the dandelions grow.
So, did you watch Transformers, Henry?
Did you watch Transformers?
In the background of a lot of stuff, yeah. But I had already seen a bunch of these episodes with like Devastator Prime, and what was the city called?
Okay, whatever. So you're fucking awesome and you get laid every day. Fine, whatever. You don't have to fucking brag about how cool you are.
If you're so knowledgeable, what was the main good guy Transformers name?
Yeah, take that.
Leader
Wrong.
1.
That's right.
Fuck yeah, go
Leader
boss.
1.
Go boss for the win. Oh man.
I found the episode that I watched.
Okay, which one was it?
It was called Transport to Oblivion.
Wait, season
1, episode 4.
Episode 4.
And the reason I watched it.
Wait a minute. Isn't that part of the beginning?
Yes.
Like,
no, that's right after the three-parter.
Okay. Oh, it's a 3-parter.
Uh-huh. The reason I watched it is because it was released on my 2nd birthday.
Oh, what a little guy.
All this stuff is on streaming on YouTube, like around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
If you go on Hasbro Pulse, series. You can watch everything.
Yep, Pulse, and they're great HD quality episodes. They look real good for what they are.
Yes, I watched that one episode for you guys.
All right, and
didn't like it.
Gotcha. Okay, so did you understand what was going on in it?
Nope. But my brain's been addled by all these different drugs they have me on right now. So I know there's robots in it.
I watched toward the end of the entire series, so like season 4. No, I'm sorry, season 3, which is like the real. It's like I said earlier. Season 4 existed, however, it was only 3 episodes long.
Yeah.
So season 3 ended with the return of Optimus Prime. Yeah, that was a 2-parter, and I watched that. That was pretty fun. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember, enjoying it kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps that we've been going through this a little, and I've seen the movie, and I've seen some of like the introductory episodes.
Yeah.
So,
did you remember like towards the end of Ninja Turtles, they had a lot of like production errors, and so voices would be, Well, that's what I found in
Mhm.
Transformers in those later seasons was that there was a lot more mistakes.
More mistakes than there was in the beginning, because even right in
Yeah.
the beginning, out of the gate, they were making egregious errors, like Optimus Prime would have Starscream's voice
Yeah.
out of nowhere, and that was happening in
Yeah.
the first episodes and shit.
It's a 2-minute warning, guys.
Oh wow, that's wild.
Boom.
It's because Henry just got here. Henry's gonna be like, "We gotta take Transformers into the next hour." I have so much more to say about this. Yeah, but
I'm ready to move on to the next thing.
So yeah, season
I don't know if
5.
you noticed.
Season
Biotic
5 was the beginning of G2. But it wasn't any new material. It was just repackaged old cartoons.
Why would they do that?
New wraparounds or something.
You could only work those sweatshops for so long before those kids just start up and dying on you.
Are you sure? Are you
Or
saying
did
it's
it
just
just-
about the money?
What?
Don't say that.
No.
It's not just about the money.
What did it change? Maybe it changed hands between those seasons. Let me see. Transformers season 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, yeah. Season 4 was a 3-part finale miniseries named The Rebirth.
The Titans return. Oh, sorry, that's something else.
And
season 5. Okay. Cool. Matt's so proud fucking to have announced that just now.
Yeah.
Look at his face. He's beaming.
I can't wait to lay down on an ice
He
pack.
thinks the ironic thing is Matt keeps thinking well, this must be the end of Transformers for Frank Welker Wonder Hour.
No, I've given up on that hope a long time
Nice
ago.
to put this beyond me. All right.
I know I'm never going to be done with Transformers. That and Scooby Doo, it's always going to come back.
And G.I. Joe.
It's like my
G.I.
herpes.
Joe. Yep.
That's the One Piece.
But I actually am curious. What is the next Transformers that we're going to come across?
It's going to come pretty quickly, isn't it?
Well, I don't know because
I'll see.
this series is over. We just covered the whole series proper. And I don't know what comes after that. They didn't have a new show until
Beast Wars.
No,
there was the Japanese one, but I don't think they localized those over here. For season 6, wasn't it in Japanese?
Oh yeah, because America bought the toy rights from Japan, turned it into Transformers. Then they imported that back to Japan. Japan took that and then spun their own tales out of that. So there's Japanese Transformer things that happened because they were writing it or something like that.
Oh, it's gonna be a while before.
So yeah, there might be stuff going on. That's what I thought. Because there's really nothing else.
I'm in 1995 and I haven't found it. 1998.
There was sort of a dark period of Transformers. It says 1993 to 95 was basically Generation 2. This is what I was talking about. It's basically Season 5 or something. Oh, no, wait. They broadcast in 88. That was Season 5, and it reran 15 episodes from the original series, along with Transformers the movie, edited into 5 episodes. The season featured a new title sequence using footage from previous episodes, the movie, and toy commercials, as well as a new framing scene featuring a human boy named Tommy Kennedy and a stop-motion machine prop Optimus Prime puppet operated by Sesame Street veteran Martin P. Robinson. That's interesting. I would like to see that.
I want to see that, yeah.
We're going to have to look that up sometime.
We're not going to get to Transformers again until 2007.
You're
For the movie, the first movie then?
No, it's the game.
Wow. The first, well, yeah, he wasn't in
So-
the first one because I was Google weaving, but
So Welker wasn't involved in Beast Wars or anything like that?
Apparently not. That's what it says on his IMDb.
No.
So yeah, Generation 2 is basically like between 88 and 95. They were just rebroadcasting shit.
Yeah.
Generation
then after
2,
2007, it's like 1 or 2 projects a year.
set of 5 public. Oh, that's another thing. Remember those public service announcements that I was like, they didn't make public service announcements, and then you played them for me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, sure enough, there they are. And it was basically like G.I. Joe, the more you know, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, they only made 5 of those, and they never actually aired them. The only reason we could see them is because they were included on a DVD release.
Oh, they were too embarrassed of him.
I think so, something like that. I don't know. They just never got aired, actually. Yeah. So fucking.
All right.
Yeah, like what? Shit, man. What? Wait, how do I get to like a list of Transformers shows?
I just controlled F and searched on IMDb. After 2007, there's quite a few Transformers stuff.
It picks up pretty hard.
Yeah.
The movie, the game.
But are we saying that there wasn't Transformers happening in like the 90s, really?
Yeah, that's what happened with comics too.
Yeah.
After that final issue, they didn't get into the comics again until Dreamwave Productions had picked up the license.
Really?
After Marvel. Yeah, Marvel let it expire because Transformers was sort of a dead property at that point. Everyone wanted their Turtles up until the X-Men came up, and then that blew up like crazy in the mid-90s.
The original show ended in 87. That's why we're talking about it now.
Yep.
Japan, the series that Japan was running based on this series ran until 90.
Wow.
And the franchise was later reimagined with the fully CGI Beast Wars in the late 90s.
Beast Wars was awesome. I watched every episode of Beast Wars like a couple times already.
It was real CG. It was all CG. Yeah, definitely.
Was
late
that
90s.
Remember Reboot, the Canadian?
Oh yeah,
Reboot.
Production company?
Yeah, Reboot. That was wild. Uh-huh.
Yeah, Reboot was awesome. And I think it was the same production company. Probably 4 Kids, I think, or something like the number 4 and then Kid.
See a year that this happened. Oh well, yeah. So we're actually not going to be talking about Transformers for a while.
That's okay.
Well, Matt, don't worry
There's
though.
stuff to talk about.
There is, and it all feels so much like Transformers still. Like, what do we have? What's coming up
Robotics.
next? Transbotics or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guarantee you when we get back to Transformers, it's still going to be robots turning into things. It's not going to be any different. So you guys can look forward to that.
Okay, here's what I hope. Here's what I'm hoping is that, you know, at least 10 years has passed, right, between Transformers cartoons. And what I'm hoping is that they're a little less focused on selling toys for the later series. Like now they're making a series because Transformers is a thing, and now you've got people that have grown up with Transformers and are now a little older and want to watch the show because they watched the old show, not because of any toys. You know what I mean? Kind of. That's at least what I'm hoping is going to happen. And therefore, we'll see stories that are more like stories and less like toy commercials.
You keep holding on to that dream, Ozzy.
I don't know.
They become video game commercials after that.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I guess
With
you're
the release
right.
of, like, the popularity of PlayStation 2.
All right, guys. Well, hour 101 in the bag. We keep rolling along, skimming through. Like Matt mentioned, next hour we've got Matt's still with us. He's still there. Next hour we've got
Hey.
Well, you just mentioned it and I already forgot.
Biotic 6. And then
Bionic-
the Jetsons meet the
Bionic 6.
Flintstones.
Oh, that's right. I'm excited for that one. Okay, cool. I look forward to it, guys.
What I saw from Biotic 6, it's like he voices every other character.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, I heard a lot of Welker when I saw like the first episode.
It's a lot. Is Peter Cullen in there with him too?
I
bet.
don't remember.
We'll get into that next hour once we start the clock. Officially on the clock. We'll be talking about that. Hour 102 coming up probably next week. I think we're back on a roll, so we'll be back
in about a month.
Okay, well, we'll see. All right, guys. It's been good. Henry, it's been brief, but good.
It's been brief.
Matt, it's good.
Yeah, we gotta serve.
Anyway, Autobots roll out. Oh wait, I never got to do this.
Nah, we.
Bye.